Ja tervetuloa takaisin Outer Worldsin pariin. Minä olen Timo ja siellä on Vicar Max ja Sam. Me ollaan tällä hetkellä Skylla-nimisellä asteroidilla suorittamassa tätä Vicar Maxin tehtävää. Tällä asteroidilla on sitten niinku ihan elämääkin. Ihan niinku luonnoneläimiä. Mielenkiintoista. Mitenhän se on mahdollista? Ja tässä on henkilö, kenelle meidän pitää puhua.
What have the solar winds deposited on my doorstep now? Just more dirt and debris? Or do you actually believe you are here seeking the truth? I must admit, I tire of the truth seekers. Mayhaps you're here to rob me? That would be so much more exciting. Oh, the audacity. Strangers enter my home and demand to know who I am? What fun! Is this a multiple choice question? Because I'm not sure I remember anymore.
No, she's not. She's a lady of transcendent wisdom. Can you not see that?
Very astute. And I'm out here to meditate and contemplate the unendurable mystery without being bothered. So why are you bothering me?
We've been told this was once yours. I believe the knowledge within here contains the answers I seek. Answers that will free men's minds from toil.
I can translate it, but it won't do you any good. I can see you are a man in a hurry, and the insights in that book would take you years of study to fully comprehend.
I've spent my life in contemplation. I believe my mind is prepared to receive the truth.
There is one way that can speed up the process. It involves a combination of several ingredients, some of which can be fatal. It is not for the faint of heart or the unprepared. And I believe he may be right. There is both violence and peace warring inside you, Max. This process would be extremely tenuous for one such as yourself.
I'm committed, no matter the cost.
All right. Head on into the meditation room and partake of the sacramental incense. It's waiting on the table when you're ready to begin.
Aivan. Tämähän menee mielenkiintoiseksi. Ja ne on pilvessä.
Poor Maximilian, why are you still doing this? You've been fighting against the world since before you left home. Haven't you figured out yet that the more you fight, the more pain you cause yourself?
Mother, you're dead. You can't be here. I knew this was too good to be true. These are just cheap hallucinogens that have... What's
Mitä oikein tapahtui?
Does my voice sound weird to you? And what's wrong with your face?
Danger! Harmful vapors can lead to permanent brain damage.
We are obviously the victims of a tasteless joke being perpetuated... perpetrated? I mean, we're being made fools of, aren't we? When I get out of here, I'm going to show that hermit what you get for messing with me.
Maximilian, always ready to give up, to lash out, always searching for answers, but always in the wrong place, never looking inside himself.
Danger! Harmful vapors can lead to permanent brain damage.
And platitudes from a figment of my imagination, no less.
Who said I wasn't a figment of your mind? But you know the truth. You don't need someone else to tell you. You've always known it. Everyone knows it. They just won't see it. We're overwhelmed with stories from our earliest days. The stories others tell us, and the stories we tell ourselves. These stories are how we try to make sense of our lives, but they are not real, are they? They're just stories. You need to drop your story and see the truth.
Danger! Harmful vapors can lead to permanent brain damage.
You want me to give up my discipline? My control? Oh, but I can't. I can't. Without order, there is chaos.
You need to love the chaos, Maximilian. Let it envelop you. Take you where it will. Besides, you really have no choice anyway.
No, that's not true. The basis of everything is order, not chaos. It's true, I know it is. So did you. Why are you denying it? Before you died, the plan made you happy.
No, it didn't. I made myself happy. There's nothing holding you back but you. If you can't understand that, you will never understand anything. Goodbye, Maximilian.
This whole thing, it's just a farce, right? Just my own brain working against me? You couldn't be more right. Hello, Max. What? Who? Why do you look like me? Are you me? Not really. I'm who you think you are. I am disciplined, controlled. I have no doubts. And I don't exist. Yet you have judged yourself against me your whole life. Why? Why do you berate yourself for not being me? What are you talking about? I can do that. Here they come. I see you're back with us. Feared we lost you there. Never seen anyone pass out yet stay upright before. I woke up. The illusions I built for myself just fell away. I'm no longer interpreting, I'm experiencing. Everything is perfect. In a way. Perhaps it's more accurate to say I was asking the wrong questions. I understand so much more now. I see it all. All there is to be experienced, to be lived. Of course there is pain and loss, but the suffering is caused by trying to control reality. Clinging to the way you want things to be, not enjoying the way they are. I am content. I've finally found what I was looking for, even though I was looking for the wrong thing.
No niin. Vieläköhän se?
Yes, you caught me ruminating again. Guilty as charged. What's occupying your thoughts? I wouldn't say my parents disowned me, strictly speaking. But before they died, they accused me of thoughtlessly abandoning them. I couldn't understand it. I was only trying to make them proud by becoming a better vessel for the plan, to feel the joy they felt. I was so certain my potential was wasted as a laborer, and was willing to risk everything just to prove to them that they were wrong. I was lost, misguided.
Kyllä, kyllä. Erikoinen tehtävä. Onko se nainenkin nyt sitten? Tossahan se.
So, have you found your answers?
Not so much found as finally listened.
Yes, it is quite the convoluted maze we build for ourselves. It looks like you learned something in there as well.
course you were.
Näin. Sitten voisi ihan vapaasti täällä vähän tutkiskella tätä paikkaa. Löytyisikö täältä jotain uusia tehtäviä tai jotain muuta. Ainakin noita miten ihmeessä asteroidilla voi olla siis ihan pillieläimiä. Josta on tämmönen vielä niinku kaivosasteroidi, jota pidetään niinku tälleen keinotekoisesti elinkelpoisena, niin kyllä aika paha kieltämättä, että piti vetää pienet tötsyt, että Vicar Maxilla selkeytyi vähän vissiin tuo käsitys itsestään ja ainakin universumista ja eihän siinä mitään. Noita samoja otuksia on siellä Terra 2. Miten ihmeissä niitä voi olla täällä?
What was that? Watch out, Captain!
Oh!
One order of frickin' fan coming up. Good news, customer. All germs and contaminants have been neutralized.
Aivan. Primal Hunter. No. Antaa heidän olla siellä, ei mennä. Toivottavasti tuo nyt ei olla reuma.
You will be feeling better soon.
Selvä.
Someone has been keeping up with the exercise.
Ei tää mikään kauhean iso paikka kyllä oo. Tää on aika äkkiä katteltu lävite. Mä vähän epäilen, että tonne oho! Huppista keikkaa, ei olisi kannattanut mennä.
It is endlessly fascinating to me that all of existence is simply atoms, molecules, and chemical reactions, which in turn create and govern our bodies, minds, and emotions. And yet somehow, we still believe we are in control.
Siinä on aika filosofinen ajatus. Oikeastaan varmaan totta nuonittajalla riehuma.
I'll keep quiet. Tässä ei varmaan oikeastaan ole enää mitään muuta paikkaa kuin tuo. Tuolla voisi käydä kattoo, että mitä siellä mahdollisesti on tai on olematta. Siellä on ainakin bandiitteja tuolla taisi olla.
Classification. Flawlessly finished. Invasive.
Luulot pois saman tien. Ei täällä tosissaan taida olla juurikaan mitään. Tätä ollaan niinku aika lailla automatisoitu ihan täydellisesti. Ainakin nämä koneet. Katsotaan nyt kuitenkin.
No challenge is too large, no mess is too small.
Siellä on iso jönssy tuolla. Ei sillä, etteikö me pärjättäisi noille, mutta yritetään nyt kuitenkin vältellä. Nonni.
On the job. You make it dirty, Sam. Sanitization incoming. Resuming passive mode.
Vähän säälihän ne oli. Joo, niin kuin mä vähän arvelinkin, että ei täällä kyllä hirveästi tätä ottaa, tää on vaan tämmönen iso asteroidi. Hei, mikäs paikka tää nyt sitten?
Hey, outlaw. You know, you didn't have to shoot me down if you wanted an autograph.
Shut up now and you might get out of this alive.
Did I hear something?
Oh,
I've had quite enough of you!
siis niinku Outlaw Strider. No, kysytäänhän nyt tolta sitten. Mikähän juttu tää nyt sitten?
Tremendous work, friend. Here I was readying a daring maneuver, and you've come and saved me the trouble.
Symptoms detected. Elevated heart rate, dilated pupils, increased sweat production. Subject appears to be terrified.
I'm not terrified, you bucket of bolts. That's victory sweat. The one and only. Wait, who's asking? Wanda didn't send you, did she?
Ai niitä oli tää tehty.
I swear, land on Groundbreaker even a moment tardy, and that busybody's already been up your ass an hour. You tell her these automechs are coming, And sending a hired stooge to rescue me from certain peril only furthers my delay. No offense. Meds, I'm guessing. Pirates love bits, and unlabeled meds are worth a bundle. Supposed to be for the Groundbreaker, but getting shot tends to hinder one's delivery plans. Hey, who are you calling bootleg? I'll have you know, these are 100% genuine stolen drugs.
Mm-hmm.
Because the board, in all their herpetological wisdom, will only sell the meds at a huge markup. Groundbreaker knows better than to pay board prices. Not when they've got me running for them. More importantly, they can't afford to. Not a damned one. I'm a free man. There isn't a corporate snake that can hold down the inimitable Captain Irion. Well, I've got some repairs to do. Thankfully, I'm as skilled a mechanic as I am a violence resolution expert. Then, to the Groundbreaker. Better late than never, I say. Unless you're very late. Then you might consider defaulting and skipping station. Those fees will bankrupt you.
Aivan. Joo. Ei kai siinä sitten katsotaan nyt vielä mitä tossa on.
Entering quiet mode.
Aha, ainakin siellä on noita. Mä niinku ihmettelen, että onks tää niinku joku... Onko tuolla mitään, mitä mä haluan? Antako no noitten vaan antaa olla?
Preparing to neutralize and sanitize.
Everyone all right?
Noin. Mulla on noita ammuksiakin kohta niin kauheasti, että eihän mä ei ikäpäivänä kuluttaa niitä. Hetkinen, mistäs tuo hissi kutsutaan? Tosta. Aivan. No. Voi herranjestas, että ihminen voi olla välillä tyhmä.
Relocating.
Ei, tulikas tänne?
Caution! Keep fingers and toes clear of units moving parts.
Oh, I did not expect you back so soon, Captain.
Kuin niin? Mikset?
Welcome back, Captain. How can I be of assistance?
Katsotaan mikä on niin kuin seuraavana. Joo. Ai siis onks täällä? Aivan. Mut siis ahaa. Se olikin sitten toinen. Ei tää sitten olekaan ihan niin. Hetkinen. Nyt pitää ottaa fiiliksi. Jaa, tää onkin niinku. No, toisella puolella asteroidia vissi. Ja
Looking for something?
kukahan hän mahtaa olla?
Where do you think you're going? Yeah. The captain said we might be getting a new recruit. That you then?
Sounds like Clyde's jumping to conclusions, but yeah, I'm Felix.
You're on a first-name basis with Captain Harlow, huh? All right, go on through.
Kiitos, kiitos.
Got my sights on you.
Tseka taas. Ensin vähän.
Nothing to do but stand around and watch the stars go by.
Clyde's got himself a cozy little outfit, huh?
Your ship, but cleaner.
Tuo ei varmaan mitään puhu. Mistään täältä nyt. Elikkä tuolta.
If the board comes after us, we'll be ready.
Aha.
Been ages since we had a good haul. No freighters, no jobs, no contracts in weeks. Just standing around kicking rocks.
Siis ennen kuin nyt kuitenkaan puhutaan tuolle yhtään mitään, niin katsotaan nyt niinku ihan. Kyllä, kyllä.
Well, hey there, Hullhead. Clawed your way out of the groundbreaker at long last?
Uh-huh. Oh, sorry, were you expecting me to say something? Maybe a long time no see or a you've aged, old man? I thought you were dead. Or throwing yourself against the walls of some re-education center. That's been 5 years, Clyde. The best thing you can say is, hey there, Hullhead?
No, Felix. The best thing I can say to you is yet to come. Also, I'd like to have a word with your captain. So, you took Felix under your wing. Kept him busy. Good. Kid always needed a place to belong. I'm sure Felix has no end of stories to tell of your exploits together. I look forward to catching up with the boy. I'm working on something. Something big. Something the likes of which Halcyon has never seen. And I want Felix to be a part of my initiative. I'm fulfilling a promise I made to the boy. That one day, he and I would change the colony together. That day has finally arrived.
Easy there, Clyde. No one said nothing about throwing in with you. In case you didn't notice, I'm pretty happy where I am.
I'm not asking you to walk away from your captain, Felix. But neither should you allow yourself to be controlled by fear. Change is not to be feared. I brought you here because I want to know where Felix's loyalties lie. When the day of our revolution comes, I want to know that I can rely on him. I understand that Felix is part of your crew, at least for now. If the thought of losing him troubles you, then understand that you're helping him solve a problem for an old friend. I want you to deal with a traitor for me. Name's Trask. Kill him, and bring me proof of his death. His ring should do nicely. Then Felix will have done me a favor, and I will be grateful. I imagine we'll catch up on lost time, have a long talk about his future. Ratted us out to the board. He's been an informant. Has been for years. When he realized I was onto him, he and his little cadre mutinied. Killed 5 of my own and tucked tail. I don't know where he's hiding, but his wife might. Rosanna. Lives on the Groundbreaker last I checked. Rosanna knows my crew by name and face, but you're a stranger to her. She'll talk to you.
Clyde offered me a hand when nobody else would. I'd say I owe him a good turn.
There you have it, Captain. A favor for an old friend.
You think so? Maybe we should have a word with Trask. Get his side of the story first.
You'd be wasting your breath bandying words with that traitor. But if it makes you feel better, by all means. Remember, I want proof. Bring me his ring. I don't care if the hand's still attached. Here, my token. Think of this as my personal signature. Anyone who knows me by my works will know me by this token. Let's hear it. I was working on this plan for years, saving every bit I could, drawing plans, biding my time. I never intended to spend my life laboring on the Groundbreaker. When the opportunity presented itself, I did what I had to do. I left.
You might have said something.
I had some ugly business in Scylla. If I told you, I would have implicated you. Hephaestus controlled mining operations all over Scylla. Most of these operations failed. The company pulled out and abandoned their facilities. Mostly abandoned anyway. This one was running on a skeleton crew. My associates and I seized control in a matter of minutes. A revolution is the work of a lifetime, Captain. I've spent my life preparing for the day of Halcyon's reckoning. Everything you see around you is the result of that preparation. A base of operations, loyal soldiers, freedom from the board's oversight. Hardly. The board is rotting from the inside. Tomorrow, next year, a generation from now, eventually, the board will fall to pieces. Entropy is the natural state of the universe, Captain. All systems inevitably dissolve. When that day comes to Halcyon, we will be ready. The skies around Scylla are curiously absent of patrol ships. It's almost as if the board's sphere of influence is shrinking. Besides, our facility is well armed and located on defensible terrain. If the board tries to lay siege to us, we'll make them pay. Not all revolutions involve bloodshed and fire, Captain. The purest act of rebellion is to live according to one's own means, independent of any masters. One day, when the board is weak and Halcyon vulnerable, we may claim a piece of this system for ourselves. Until then, we bide our time. Something on your mind? Well enough. It's been a few years, but I still remember a thing or two. You had a chip on your shoulder. You'd argue over anything and you'd never back down.
What do you mean, had? And for the record, you never could admit when you lost an argument.
You see what I had to deal with? Let's hear it.
Okei.
Unit moving to destination.
Kaverit, hei, te ootte ihan väärässä paikassa. Hei, kundit.
Course routed.
Vois tää välillä olla tää pelin tekoäly tietysti vähän fiksumpi. Mutta elikkä Groundbreakerille siellä nyt olisi ainakin pari tehtävää muutenkin.
Good, you're back. Not that I missed you. I assure you, I am not capable of such emotional capacity. The Groundbreaker has approved our request for docking, Captain. You're free to disembark.
Jep. Mä taidan lopettaa tähän näin ja jatkaa sitten taas joku toinen päivä. Kiitos videon katselusta. Laittakaa kommentteja tulemaan. Jakakaa eteenpäin. Tykätkää, jos vaan tykkäätte. Ja. Ei kai siinä sit muuta. Palataan asiaa taas sitten joku toinen päivä. Mutta nyt. Kiitos ja kumarrus. Näkemiin.